Joined today by Eddie Bello, a customer support expert, and we're looking at 3 metrics that you really need to be looking at when you're tracking your customer support performance. And obviously there are hundreds out there, there's so many things we can track, but 3 we've seen that we really need to be looking at. Well, number 1 is customer satisfaction score, and net promoter score is tied to that as well. So
correct.
Tell us a little bit more about that.
So the first thing you want to do with your support program is measure customer satisfaction, which usually referred to as CSAT. One of the best ways to find out your customer satisfaction in today's day and age is the net promoter score. What is net promoter score? It's basically a question that says, would you be willing to recommend this company? And depending on how much you're willing to do it, therefore you care about that company or were satisfied with what they had to offer.
And the second thing we saw at the top of all the statistic measuring is average response time. So tell us a little bit about that.
Perfect. So we live in a digital era where we're used to receiving all the information and everything that we're looking for. It's all just a Google search away. Because of that, our companies and our customer support teams have to be able to answer with the same speed that our prospects are used to just receiving information. So it's very important that the response time is short. Even if you don't solve things quickly, at least acknowledging the customer's request in a short amount of time is very important.
Yeah, 100%. And the last one, which is, I guess, a bit less to do with the quality of your reps, but how you can actually optimize your processes and channels, is looking at the support tickets per channel. Where do you need to be directing your attention, on what channel?
Tickets per channel is looking where volume is happening. What is the medium that my customers find it easier to communicate with my company? So I need to double down on my efforts to even streamline those communications way faster so that we receive tickets, categorize them, and reply to them very, very fast. So looking at tickets per channel, it's definitely a must.
I love it. So really, you know, there are hundreds that we could have looked at in here, but your CSAT and your net promoter score, average response times, and analyzing your tickets per channel, those are 3 that you really got to have on point.
It's a must, at least when you're setting up your teams, and then as you grow, you can definitely start looking at to other KPIs that will continue to drive where you should invest your efforts.